Hi, my name's Anthony Hines. For the last 40 plus years, I've been trying to help people with their career and trying to help people when they're in transition with their job search and the like. Um, what I'm trying to do is trying to end unemployment one person at a time. And I'm trying to do it in many different ways with all my different tools and all my different tips. What I'm finding when I talk to people is that a lot of people, they may pull my article that it is on my LinkedIn profile, or they may check one of my tools, but they're not checking all of them. What makes what I give you so important to you is the diversity of the tips as well as the tools and the different criteria and the different formats and the different aspects of everything that I give you. I try to give you some sort of traction in every aspect of the job search process, whether it be via my podcast, my PowerPoints, as well as through my handwritten, through my documents that I did a while ago, and through my recruiter contacts, as well as through my group. The reason I'm having today's podcast is I want to stress certain aspects of what I do, because, as I say, what I'm sensing here are people are not seeing the completeness, and they're not getting all of the different tips and tools that I offer, and if I want to take a few minutes and give you the value of why each of these are important to you. Okay? First of all, when you go to my LinkedIn profile and get my article, you're going to learn in the first couple of paragraphs why I do what I do, in the respect that I was out of work for a long time, and that I did not get any interviews, and I had to learn the aspect of how to get a job, and I had to learn how to do it, and I had to learn what the rules of the game were. And that's what is in everything that I give you, right? That's what I try to do, is try to show you the rules of the game and to how to make things work for you, because when you're out, you don't really have a solid routine, right? So what I like to do is I like to make sure that you have a good understanding of everything that I'm trying to do, so that you can use my ideas to make them work for you. Okay? Again, where is this article? This article is right on the front page of my job search, of my LinkedIn profile. And my name is Anthony V. Hines. Why? Because there's a lot of different Anthony Hineses, and I want to show which one is me. So it's Anthony. It's actually under Anthony Hines, but the Anthony Hines has all of my certifications. So in this case, it's Anthony Hines, but all the certifications are followed it. And so in that respect, you know which one is me. In this article, it references a podcast. That podcast talks to you about 90% of the things that are in this list. So it helps you to maximize how to make this list work for you. Now, when I explain to people to join my group, it's not just so I can count more people in my group. It's so everybody in the group helps each other. I have professionals that are in various industries that will have a lot of experience, that can help you if you have some questions in areas regarding certain aspects of your career. You can reach out to them individually, as well as I have many HR professionals and many recruiters in this group. And what I keep telling people is that you want to go in the group, get in the group, and then go in and look for those recruiters, look for the HR people, tell them I sent you, and then there's a better chance that they're going to answer you. This is fish in a bottle. I mean, fish in a barrel, people, right? Fish in a barrel. Because you're going to be able to go out there and you're going to be able to look at the membership, and you're going to be able to figure out which recruiters and which HR professionals you want to go with. I have thousands of people in this group. It's right there for you. Now it's going to take time for you to go through the members, but you know what? That's life. Get some time and go through the membership and figure out which ones you want to reach out to. And anybody in that group that you reach out to, you tell them that I sent you. Okay? I built this so that people will help each other. I didn't build it because I felt like getting a group together with numbers and I wanted to see how many you could get. I wanted to get this built, and I continue to build this so people will help each other. This is the way LinkedIn works, people. People help each other. That's the way social media works. You help each other. Now, I'm not going to go over every aspect of my article. I'll let you do that. But in going through the article quickly, you'll see that there is a line item regarding respected recruiters. That respected recruiter PowerPoint, those are people I came across. Those are people I've dealt with. And regarding those people, I mean, people change email addresses, people, move on. I understand that. But there's a lot of people that are in that PowerPoint that are still existing and still working. Now, obviously, I'll be updating that with new names. But these are people that answered me. These are people that will talk to you. These are people that may spend a little time with you if they have time. That's imperative, people, is to get people to answer you so that you don't feel like you're struggling any more than you are. These people will probably answer you if they can. If they have a match, they'll definitely do it. And, if you have a question, you can reach out to them. These are people I've dealt with for years, so they know me and they know what I do and the like. So you want to reach out to them, and that's number 2 on my article list. The next one is, why wouldn't you go and follow me on Podbean? Why wouldn't you? I have so many podcasts that are job search related, and they're all out there and they're all free. All the job search stuff is free. Now the career stuff, that's subscription. Okay, why? Because that's based on your career once you have a job and the like. And hey, what can I tell you? Career based on my experience, that's on the subscription, and I hope you subscribe because some people have, but I'd like to always get more subscribers. But the job search stuff is the followers are free. So go to the job search and get this stuff if in fact you're in transition, because why wouldn't you? Spend some time out there, go through the podcasts. They're all 15, 20 minutes long, and you just learn. You learn what's happening. Again, this stuff is all based on my experience. It's not based on some book. It's not based on what Anthony Robbins or Tony Robbins tells you or some motivational speaker. This is based on my experience. It's based on what I did when nobody called me back. What I did was to get traction. What I did to figure out how to get moving when I was in a real place where I needed help. And this is things that I did when I was in transition. I spread this information and I give it to people because I don't want them to have that feeling. I don't want them to have that feeling of hopelessness or really despair or confusion of what to do. So go get those podcasts. Why wouldn't you do that, right? Go get the podcasts. And then on my LinkedIn page, that's just a big list of all of my tips. Stuff in this article, there are some things that are not listed in the article because it would go on forever. Go to the Facebook page and you'll see other secondary items that can help you in your job search. Some of them are for a fee, but you know what? You got to spend some money on yourself, and you just go out there and you use them and you learn about them. Go to the About section on the Facebook page and learn and see what you got. Next thing, following me on Twitter. Why wouldn't you follow me on Twitter? I'm always putting articles out there. I'm always putting things out there for people. Why wouldn't you do it? Chris Grasso, regarding the jobs emailed to you, I've sent a lot of different updates on that. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. My resume person that will talk to you regarding your resume and what you got to do. It's cheap. It's cheap money. Why wouldn't you at least talk with them, get his free stuff, and then go from there? And then something that's very easily missed. and that is my documents that are out on script. And you'll see that in the next line item. The reality is, on these script documents, here's the deal. Here's the deal. There's one document out there, the first document, it's 60 pages, 60. That is all the stuff that I used and how I kept my brain moving and how I kept going. Of anything that I have that's popular, those documents have been used by thousands of people, okay? I just happen to have them as secondary documents now because of the other tips and tools I have. But these things, people seem to love them. So you want to go get the script stuff and see what's happening there and get the first document, the one that says read this first. You want to get there and learn about this. Okay, then I talk to you about recruiters and all the like that are in this article. But the fact of the matter is this. You've got to use all of these things in their entirety. Because remember, you need to spread the net out, and you want to make sure that you're doing everything you can in many different ways, not only using the tips that I give you in the podcast, but also too making sure that you take advantage of everything I'm offering you. Job seekers get this stuff for free. Why wouldn't you use it? Job seekers are getting the stuff for free because I am hopeful to be able to end unemployment one person at a time over time. But that said, your career is your responsibility. And it's your responsibility to be able to make your career work for you. Because as they say, who's to say the next job you get is not your best job? I say these things over and over and over again in my podcast because I want you to be reinforced and understand that this process has a beginning and it has an end. And the more actions you take proactively to help this process move along, the better off you're going to be and the more confident you're going to be. And if you use my tips and you use my things that I give you from my articles and you maximize the use of every line item, there's no reason you can't succeed quicker than the average person. Okay? No reason. Okay? And the fact of the matter is, I keep coming back to this because I see that people just are not using everything that I am offering. And so this podcast is to reinforce the detail behind all of the tips and tools to make sure you maximize everything that I offer you. Okay? Now go out to my podcasts and learn about all the individual aspects of the job search and go out and check the article out. But also, in each line item, understand you want to maximize every line item and maximize everything I give you, because the fact is, the more things you have working for you, the better off you are. Okay? So, as they say, don't leave any stone unturned. Don't leave a stone unturned. Go, use everything I have, make sure you use every aspect of it, and make sure that you get everything you can from each item and each tip and each tool. Again, my name is Anthony Hines. You can go get my article, job search help article on my LinkedIn profile, Anthony Hines. It has all my certifications after that, as well as go and join my group, Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now. Again, people, this podcast is only for you to go back, take everything that you've already had from me, if you have gotten stuff, and relook at it. Make sure you got everything, every piece of advice, and make sure you got every single tip or tool that article provided. That way you are maximizing my stuff, but also you are making sure that you are doing everything you can based on all I've given you to get things moving in your search. Okay? Have a great day, everyone.